Greetings and salutations. Welcome everybody to the next installment of Guardians of the Galaxy, playing on Xbox Series X in performance mode, which the verdict is still out because our summer's saying it's 1440p 60 FPS. To be honest, my capture card is catching this at 4K 60, so I really don't know, and there is nothing online that's actually saying which is which. All I do know is quality mode is 4K 30 and 30 FPS for an action game is probably no bueno. So we're sticking with 60 FPS and we're going from here, but welcome to chapter 3, the cost of freedom, where yeah, we just incurred a 7,000 unit debt. Rocket is not pleased. We can head over and go talk to Rocket real quick.
What do you want, Quill? If you're looking for units, check your own room.
Right, we gotta scrounge up 7,000 units somehow.
So, you here to talk, or you just want a gear upgrade?
Actually, we're gonna do a gear upgrade real quick first.
Can you upgrade me?
Sure,
Pretty
sure.
please?
Let's make this quick. What do you want, Quill?
Yeah, because we've been collecting some loot, I won't lie. If we can get it, we are going to try. I gotta adjust my mic real quick. Sorry about that, y'all. Yes, component localizer. Locate crafting components via track. Yes, we want that one.
Ding, ding, done.
Nice. And we could go for that one. Tactical scan. Consumable magnets attract it. Enemy drops from 15 meters away. I think actually that'll save us some time, plus get some consumables going a little bit quicker.
And it's done.
Nice. Okay, we'll call
Now
it good.
that that's done, can we get a move on, Jelly Legs?
True, true. An audio cue will grow louder as you near a component. Visor mode will help you pinpoint its exact location. Nice.
There, all set. Anything else?
Yes, matter of fact, let's just check in with him real quick.
You're not still upset, are you?
It'd be a lot better if we didn't have 3 cycles to pay a fine.
Hey, remember that time on Conlar with the Badoon and that really hot Ascavarian girl?
Yeah, her buddies would have spaced your stupid Humy butt if me and Groot hadn't busted in.
I had things under control, mostly.
Ha! Too bad you're broke, Quill. I should be charging you for all the times we saved you.
Name one other time you saved me.
Contraxia, Nowhere, Paramitar, Ceres, Contraxia again, Malador...
Okay, so I owe you. Big.
I should have turned you in for Yondu's bounty. Sure as Scott wouldn't be scrounging for units to pay off your Nova girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend. But admit it, you like being a Guardian of the Galaxy.
Still on the fence about the brand name, but keeping the Milano as collateral was a pretty smart move.
Never agreed to that.
If you'd rather I turn you in.
Don't worry. I know you put a lot into this team. I'll make it up to you.
You better.
Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and talk to Drax. Groot. We do actually have some more exploring to do. I don't know why this fridge is always open.
Guys, don't forget to close the fridge!
True.
Sure thing, Mom Lord.
Yeah, we got to investigate these rooms, but let's get some dialogue going.
Looks broken. Maybe Rocket can fix it.
True.
Groot! Hey, buddy. I was just, checking to see if everything was okay. And it is. Okay.
I am Groot.
Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something.
I am Groot.
That way I could download it into my translator. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff without, you know, Rocket always filtering it.
I am Groot.
And did a great job on Groot. Language of the trees. Let's check it out.
Actually, hold that thought. Yo, Rocket!
What?
Can you come here for a sec?
What do you want, Quill? I'm busy.
Think you can see if this translator has Groot's language on it?
It doesn't.
You didn't even check!
Don't need to. Cheap scud like that don't have rare language packages, and even if it did, it's beyond salvageable.
Really? Wait, do you have Groot's language package installed in your translation implant?
Do I look like I'm made of units? Only folks who got that language package are rich people.
So you actually speak Groot then?
You mean Talinisan? And yeah, I speak it, more or less. Me and Groot been bounty hunting together for a decade before you came along, Quill. When you've been working together that long, you develop a common understanding.
I am Groot.
You say misunderstandings, I say open to interpretation.
I am Groot.
They didn't go sour. We didn't need those jobs anyway.
So you guys learned to understand
too
each
funny,
other
dude.
over time.
And with the help of a spreadsheet of Groot's lexicon, which ain't no easy feat when your entire language sounds like I am in Groot.
So there's
True.
hope for us yet.
I am Groot.
You know, I didn't always have a translation implant. I mean, I was failing Spanish before I left Earth, not that Spanish would have prepared me for all of this.
I am Groot.
Man, those first few years, do you know how hard it was to get by without having any idea what people were saying? Half of the languages out here sound like white noise, weird birds, and messed up theremins. I don't even want to know what Rocket actually sounds like. TV did not prepare me for the realities of living in space, let me tell you.
I am Groot.
Honestly, man, you're lucky you have Rocket. I mean, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and have no one understand you, how lonely that can be. I'd have been lost. You must have been lost too, before Rocket and us.
I am Groot.
I probably don't say this enough, but you really are an important part of the team. I can't imagine the Gardeners of the Galaxy without Groot. And who knows, if this thing does have your language in it and Rocket can download it somehow or hack it or, I don't know.
I am Groot.
It'd be nice to finally talk to you. For real. Glad we had this little chat.
I am Groot.
Awesome. Cool.
Nice, nice. That was a good bit of dialogue there. Oh, and then we got this llama, dude. Oh, cannot interact with the llama quite yet. Okay. Got Groot. Need to go find Drax. The llama.
Whew! Smells like llama breath.
Hilarious. All the llama fur in there. Yeah, I think I might have to adjust the brightness in the game, but we'll leave it for right now. Dude, where is Drax hiding out? That's my room. Rockets. What is this place? Okay, nothing. Just a storage room. Look out the window later.
If you want to make it up to me, find a way to pay this flarkin' fine.
True, true. I know we're supposed to... Oh, Groot.
Any units I uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
So, you're taking the whole find the units thing pretty seriously.
It is a serious matter.
Yeah,
True.
yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good. Because I'm not either, mostly.
In the kiln, I was surrounded by criminals, murderers, and thieves. They taught me a harsh lesson. Assassins and bounty hunters cannot be trusted.
Okay. Wow. Don't you think maybe you're calling the kettle black?
I have not mentioned kitchenware.
It's an Earth thing. What I mean is, you're a convicted mass murderer. I used to be a pirate. We're not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
True, true. Alright, okay, carry on. Oh man, are we supposed to talk to him some more? No. Let me out then, thank you. Maybe that had to load in a little bit.
Hey, Gamora.
You're supposed to knock.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be looking for money.
She's
I
got all her
did.
dolls out.
And?
I don't have any.
Also, what's with the dolls?
Do you value your life?
Is that a trick question? Okay, yes, mostly I value my life.
Good. Then pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
See you in the lounge?
Out.
Got it.
That is hilarious. Okay, Drax, Groot.
So,
Gamora?
Drax, did you bring out your stash of hidden units?
I do not hide my units in a stash, for I am not a rodent.
Neither am I.
You are rodent-like. And you're annoying-like. That is not a valid taxonomic order.
Damn refrigerator. Huh, okay. Let's see what's going on here.
So, got any ideas to get those units together?
Do you have investments?
You think I look like an investment type of guy?
You are a risk taker.
Exactly. I don't sit behind no desk all day hoping for real estate fluctuations. I go out and I do stuff.
Perhaps we are somewhat alike.
Interesting. Let's go up into the cockpit.
What if we contacted one of the assassin's disreputable sources?
My sources are reputable.
She don't really mean that. What were you saying?
One of those informants is bound to be of value to Novacore.
You want to sell out one of Gamora's guys?
Jukebox.
Well, if they are murderers, then justice would be served, and we could negotiate an extension of our fine.
Huh. Well, if I wasn't so sure Gamora would stab you in your sleep just for suggesting it, I think it was a pretty solid plan.
I think all game we're going to be spent closing the refrigerator door.
I am confused by your blind trust in the others. We'll reflect on it. What is in that container on your work table?
Your mom's love letters.
My mother did not write love letters. She displayed her affection by hunting large game animals for my father to cook.
Ugh, now I'm hungry.
See if we can find some loot in our
Hey,
room.
Bluebird, you copy? I know you think I sold you out, and...
Gamora's like, who's Bluebird? That away.
Gamora, I was just...
Who are you talking to? What's a bluebird?
It,
Interesting.
was Yondu's call sign. He was Bluebird and I was the kid.
Let me get this straight. Yondu Udanta, leader of the Ravager's space virus, scourge of the Sirius system and all-around scoundrel, used Bluebird as his call sign?
Even had it embroidered on the back of his jacket.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Pretty much from the day we met.
Yeah, that must
How
be the
did
guy
you
who
two
adopted him.
Terrans and
The blue guy.
Centaurians aren't exactly neighbors.
We met on Chitauri Prime.
In the
About
movies.
3 years into my sentence.
Wait, Yondu was a prisoner of war? I thought the Ravagers were
Interesting.
neutral.
They were. And they also weren't.
The pirate's code.
The Ravagers had a simple code. Steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I specifically remember several Chitauri transports being hit when I was still... you know.
They hit just as many resistance ships, until a Chitauri cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid and...
Yondu ended up on Chitauri Prime, with you.
After we broke out, he could have left me on some space station or dropped me off at the nearest Nova Corps base. But he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time. Must have enjoyed it.
I did. Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really belonged, if that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Ryder and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, it was like I had joined this really big, really dysfunctional family, which, now that I'm hearing it, would make Yondu my...
Space Dad?
True.
Could have been worse. Yondu and I were cellmates. First thing he said when they put him in my cell was, "Boy, don't be going and getting attached, because I'm just here for the food." And the food was pretty terrible, so...
Yeah, that sounds like Yondu.
I had cellmates before, and none of them lasted long. The Chitauri have these gladiatorial games, and...
You got used to people dying.
Not sure about that, but I didn't expect anyone to last long. I also didn't have my translation implant back then, so I might as well have been alone. But Yondu, he actually spoke English. Said he'd offered to translate in exchange for extra rations.
So even in the snake-infested hellhole, ever the schemer.
It's something we had in common. I'd been scheming for a way to escape since the day they took me. I just needed someone like Yondu to make it seem possible.
How did you escape?
Let's just say it was equal parts simple, complicated, and kind of embarrassing. But it ended with the two of us delivering a transport full of stolen supplies straight into the hands of the Resistance.
For a bucket load of units too, I bet.
Anyway, once we did, there was no going back. I was a Ravager. Well, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
Nice. Okay. Now, for some reason, items are triggering
Well. Let's see if we can find some stray
dialogue with
units
the
in
crew.
Here. Really?
She didn't knock when she came into his room. I thought that was funny.
37 units?
We appear to be 6,963 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill...
I know. We clearly need a plan.
And reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on, you've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no
Set course for
sacrifice.
the Mockery
I will
Star system.
sacrifice your head.
And take us to the majestic mount.
Guys! Let's just hear Drax out this time.
Fin Fang Foom is the fiercest, most legendary monster in the galaxy. It shatters the bones of all who go after it. The skulls of the greatest hunters are impaled upon its fangs. Well, imagine the glory of such a death.
Our goal isn't death, Drax.
Glorious death!
Out of the question.
Well, in that case...
You're not selling my stuff.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most...
I am Groot.
No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend.
I am
Oh, yeah?
Wow. You did a good job on that.
I'll show you, monster!
Whoa, guys!
Chill.
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
So, Groot, I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great
Filthy.
sum for such a creature.
Really?
How great.
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I am Groot.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
We're gonna go for Groot.
Well, I think Groot's more convincing, in the traditional monster sense. Groot, buddy, first of all, thank you. And second of all, I want you to know we're gonna bust you out of there right after, okay?
Uh-oh. Story set.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, the dialogue truly makes the game.
We're not seriously flying into that.
Yeah,
Say
great
the weather
writing.
patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
Really
That's
good writing.
not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
That is not how women work.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Wow. Wow.
Yep, no problem. Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
Crazy. And that was smooth, man.
Piece of cake.
60 FPS for the win there.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope. Okay.
Parked like a mile away. Yeah. Exit the Milano.
Next time,
New
I'm
conversations
flying.
available.
Are you sure the Leafy one is ready for this?
Nope.
He'll be fine.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. Don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Des?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining. Happy?
I'm going to do that every time.
This could all have been avoided if the rodent had relinquished his hidden cache of units.
How many times do I gotta tell you I ain't
Oh,
got
wow.
no
I haven't been in
units?
here.
At least 43. That's how many times I've had to deny being a shapeshifter before Drax moved on to something else.
Not so sure about tooth cleaning tablets. Manual brushing is where it's at.
Hilarious. Okay. We never did really go and search Drax's
So we
room.
need units. What about selling that llama beast?
Lady Hellbender would never purchase such a lowly creature.
Not to Lady Hellbender, obviously, but what about the nowhere market?
I'm not sure we'd even get 20 units out of it. Now, if we'd still have my weapons stash, though.
We could have sold the weaponry.
No! If we still had my stash, we could have upgraded the Milano's weapon system and blasted Nova Corps out of the sky.
Doubtful.
Let him dream.
Let's check this out real quick. Just a Star-Lord card. Okay.
Why don't we ever get missions on nice, warm,
Oh, cool.
dry planets?
Meredith Quill.
Ramathar did have a nice
Mom
voice
on Earth.
because it was dry.
Alright. Don't really need to look at ourselves in the mirror. Already checked out the bracelet.
Those scaly bastards didn't stand a chance.
Interesting. Wow. Vintage television.
I thought you'd be thrilled to finally set foot on
Wow,
Sector
wow, wow.
9 tracks, but you're awfully composed.
In other circumstances, I would be thrilled.
What do we got
We'll
here?
humiliate
Rocket.
ourselves by trying to sell
What?
sentient
How much for these
lumber to
things?
Lady
When I
Huffman.
said matching gold costumes, I meant gold color, not actual Cretacean gold. We want potential clients to think that we've got wealth, not wearing it on our sleeves. That makes us a target. Here's the deal. Excuse me real quick. Well, I had to clear my throat. Here's the deal. When the time's right, we'll give these costumes a test run. If they survive it without any holes, I'll settle up with you at, say, 6% of what you're asking. Best I can do. They look flarking amazing, by the way.
Don't she like lumber? What about the legend of her mighty battle axe?
She possesses a number of weapons. Not all axes are meant to cut down trees.
I believe that's the spinal
Why
whatever.
does this thing look so sinister?
Hey, who said you could touch that?
Okay.
I don't go into your room and touch your stuff.
Oh, here we
Will.
go. Got the dialogue.
What?
Nice.
You hacked my visor and added a scoreboard to it while I was sleeping.
True,
That was
true.
different. I improved it. Also, did anyone tell you that you snore? I thought Drax was bad, but wow. Quill, you should really get that checked. You sound like a Torg.
I don't snore that loud.
Yeah, okay.
So what is this thing anyway? It kind of looks like a metal face hugger.
That is clearly a spinal control unit.
Yes, right, of course, a spinal control thingy.
Back on Half-World, Kree scientists use these to keep us super soldiers in line. They'd press a big, fun red button and zap! Instant obedience.
Holy crap.
All right.
Rocket.
Wow. Super soldiers. Let's hear.
How many of you super soldiers were there on Half-World?
When the Kree started, 100, maybe. By the time I escaped, just me and Lila. She was the first one not to die from the control unit.
And Lila is also a...
What, a raccoon?
or not, a raccoon?
You gotta understand. She was afraid of them, and the control unit made sure we stayed in line, that I stayed in line.
Oh, that sounds awful. I can't imagine.
So, I did what I do best. I found a way to overload the control unit. When the Blueskins let us out of our cage, kaboom! I blew a hole into the side of the lab. What we didn't know, what I didn't know, was that the lab was protected by sentry bots. We got to the security fence and Lila covered me while I hacked the modulator frequency, and as soon as it opened, she pushed me through the door. I heard her die, Quill.
Wow.
Rocket.
Doesn't matter now. Past is the past, right? And that thing, it's just a reminder.
Kree scientist.
What exactly did the Kree do to you?
They ripped me apart and rebuilt me over and over and over again until I became this half-finished thing they could mold and shape and control.
Oh, Rocket, I had no idea. I mean, I knew the Kree Empire was desperate, but...
Do you know what it's like to lose all control of your body? To be in constant pain, trapped inside yourself, unable to stop the horrible things you're doing? That control unit made sure I did what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, whether I wanted to or not. A neat, furry little machine of death. Didn't take long to figure out I was better off not fighting it.
Okay. Then let's shoot this thing out the airlock. Have a little middle finger salute ceremony to the bastards who built it.
I don't think I'm ready to let go of that part of me yet. Maybe one day.
Are you 100% sure you want to keep it? What if it...
Controls me? I decided a long time ago, Quill, that I would never let anyone control me again. As far as I'm concerned, this is just another useful piece of junk and a few bad memories.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that, Rocket. For real.
Wow. Some definite interesting backstory there.
Bet we could have made some money if we'd stopped by Nowhere first.
Will you please stop?
All right.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but how about some positivity for a change?
Yep, and this was that
Positivity?
room
How?
that went through.
We're on some crazy hurricane.
Yeah, nothing in the
planet,
crates
about to be
stuff and everything.
soaked to the bone, on our way to squeeze our
Okay.
last
Wow, I
chance
think
of
we
freedom out of some mythical
accomplished-
warlord.
Lady.
War lady.
Additionally, Nova Corps confiscated your crate of weaponry.
Yeah, that too. I
Damn
forgot
refrigerator.
about that.
Do you need a hug?
Screw
No.
you, Fitch. Let's go talk to the llama. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Looks like we got one last final powwow. Well,
I
you
hope
can
y'all
talk to the
like
llama now.
walking, because this is gonna take a while.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
llama,
way
llama,
too
llama.
soft to be a monster, big girl. Yes, you are.
Too funny.
I am Groot.
Dry up. That's what I want to do after this mission.
I am Groot.
I don't know. After we pay this fine, let's see.
He's gonna say
Contraxia.
again.
Traxia?
I am Groot.
No, we should not go. We got to. It's different.
I am Groot.
That's sweet, but we both know you ain't got money to buy no umbrella.
What are these guys doing? Let's talk to Gamora.
Hope that jacket of yours is waterproof.
Oh, speaking of jacket, man, we gotta check out the
Wait,
skins.
isn't Parameter where we got ambushed by machete-wielding goons?
I believe they were hatchet-wielding goons, and they were after Peter Quill.
Who cares
Let's
about the hatchet, guys? It wasn't raining.
1 second. Let's see. Outfits. Wow, check that thing out. Bought this gold dome outfit dirt cheap from Protecting Gig, the Nova Lord. That's a standard Lord. I think these are the deluxe edition skins here. Sun Lord, City Lord. Anyways, let's go with this one. This one just looks cool. Let's check out Rockets, because we already did check out Star-Lord's outfits. But let's check out Rockets real quick. Oh, he's got a Pimp Daddy suit. Let's pimp the Rocket out. A man's gotta have two suits, one for business and one for action. This sweet number is a action suit. If you want to get the best contracts, you gotta dress the part, and I clean up real nice. I slip this baby on and start kicking with my goodest words. Okay. The client melt in front of me. Bam. Stung. Rocket style. First appeared in number 1, 2017. Oh, Mike Mayhew. Interesting. Okay. We'll stick with that one. Let's check out Groot real quick. Okay. Right. I like his original. Gamora. Oh, she has a cape thing. Let's go ahead and throw that one on for our next mission. Let's see what Drax has got. Wow, he kind of has like a Visions costume. All right, apply. We're good. We're all set for Halloween. Nice. We do have one ability point. Let's go ahead and see what Gamora has for abilities real quick. She has Deadly Strike and then Shadow Strike. I think actually, let's see if we can get Peter Quill. Oh, we're that close to an ability point. Got it. We don't have a point to spend.
And we weren't about to be selling one of us.
Of course, it had to be raining. I hate wet.
Oh, check that out. I just wanted to see their suits. Man, Drax looks
They
legit.
say that Seknarf 9 is inhospitable to
Let's check out
soft-bodied beings.
Gamora's.
We shall see how you fare, Peter Quill.
Wow. Check that out. That's awesome. Let's go. Cool.
Okay,
Man,
here we
his
go.
suit looks legit too.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far!
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer! We'll figure it out on the way!